Perdeyi ört kız, çekme de ört kız.
Hello, Mr. Pan. Hello, you okay? I'm fine. This is Mr. the first kebab restaurant in North Finchley. How long have you been here?
It's 3 years now.
3 years. So what was business like when you first opened?
It's much better, it's going good, yeah.
Very good.
Yeah.
So, example of a businessman who saw the gap in the market for kebab stalls, and he decided to take this advantage of this opportunity. From the onset, he was making abnormal profits, and he quickly paid off his loan to buy his premises. Also, his unique, friendly service attracted many customers, and his unique sauce recipe kept them coming back. Thank you, Mr. Pan.
That's really welcome.
The main difference between perfect competition and monopolistic competition is that the firms produce non-homogeneous goods. This means that the products the two firms sell are similar, but they differ slightly. Another characteristic is that there are no barriers to entry or to exit, so anyone with the desire or the means to set up a business in this market can do so. Another characteristic is that there are a large number of buyers and sellers, and the firms are short-run profit maximisers, which means they operate at MC equals MR. Here's Mel with the diagram.
In monopolistic competition, firms can produce goods that are slightly different from others. This means that they can have a slight market power. So, they are no longer price takers, unlike in perfect competition. Therefore, if they raise prices, they will not lose all of their market share, because not all consumers will change to other firms that have kept prices the same. However, because their power in the market is very slight, this means that the majority of consumers will change to other firms. So we have a demand curve that is slightly elastic. And our demand curve, as we know, is called the average revenue curve. Also, we have to add the marginal revenue curve, and this falls twice as steeply. If you want to know how it falls twice as steeply, a good book to look in is Anderton, and you can work out from a table why marginal revenue falls twice as steep. Okay, now we have our average revenue and marginal revenue. What we also need to add is our marginal cost. This is our marginal cost curve. Right, because this is short-run profit maximisers, they therefore earn abnormal profit in the short run. So, our average cost curve will fall below average revenue. Because the firm is a profit maximiser, marginal revenue equals marginal cost. So we draw a line from where this occurs. And this is at point 0A. This is where marginal revenue equals marginal cost. So the firm will produce the output at average cost. So this is how much it costs to produce. But they will sell it where the line hits the average revenue curve. So that's their price, where the line hits AR, and their cost is where the line hits the average cost curve. So here we have abnormal profit in the short run.
Hi, this is another kebab restaurant owned by Mario over there. He's been in the business for nearly 2 years now. His incentive at the time to open a restaurant was the abnormal profits earned by Mustafa. He wanted a chunk of that profit, you see. He did, until many other kebab restaurants opened up, and he slowly saw his abnormal profits diminish. This is a clear example of monopolistic competition at work.
Because the competition has a lot of firms, this means that other firms will be inclined to enter the market. So in the long run, this abnormal profit will not be able to be made. We can now show this on a new graph. So we originally have our average revenue curve, which is quite elastic, as explained before, our marginal revenue curve, which falls twice as steeply, our marginal cost curve. So we have our average revenue and marginal revenue curves. Now the average cost curve is tangential to the average revenue curve. This is because, due to a large amount of suppliers in the industry, the supply of the product has increased, although the products are slightly different. So this means that average revenue has fallen to a point below the average cost curve. So we still know that marginal revenue equals marginal cost because they're profit maximisers. But this line now goes up and hits the average revenue and average cost curve. And if you bring this line across, they're selling at a price that also costs to make the product. So therefore there's no more profit to be made, there is just normal profit. So here we have 0 and 0A, with 0A output and the price is 0p. There's now just normal profit and average cost is tangential to average revenue.